to 1, Hasty Prince 10s, Davenport Millennium 11s, Flame Creek 16s, Rigmarole 25s. The French Furs is 33 to 1. You can see
the race immediately as to where the pace was going to come from, and Tony McCoy style, if you like, has poached 15 to 20 lengths Ruby Walsh on the run towards the first. All of a sudden they're spread out with daylight between all of the rivals as they take the first. Rigmarole in second, Spirit Leader in third, Flame Creek's in fourth place. The one that's racing away from the others is the red jacket of the French Furs. Rooster Booster, the grey, needs little introduction in sixth place, and he is taking a fierce hold. Obviously pleased to be back at his beloved Cheltenham with Hasty Prince last of the 7. So after that early dash to the front, now Ruby Walsh has steadied it down on Davenport Millennium, and whilst he still has the lead, it's much reduced on the run towards the second, with 2 lengths back to Rigmarole in third. Spirit Leader is handy with up on the outside the French Furs, then Flame Creek, and 6 of them towards the standside are racing just about in Indian file. The one that's breaking the formation is the French Furs, as Davenport Millennium leads them over the second. All hurdle it well. Rigmarole is in second place at this stage. Within third, the white sheepskin noseband, the red and blue colours of Spirit Leader. Then the French Furs in fourth, just ahead of the other nosebanded runner, Flame Creek, returning to the smaller obstacles, having made hay in the summer in some novice chases. Rooster Booster in sixth, and Hasty Prince last of the 7, representing the John Joe O'Neill camp. We'll be delighted by the success of Rhinestone Cowboy, who's laid his claim to Rooster Booster's crown. What answer will the champion have? We'll find in the next couple of moments. Davenport Millennium has reached the highest point of the course at this stage, with a couple of lengths in hand over Rigmarole as they turn towards the third. Davenport Millennium, really good leap, stood off that a mile. Indeed, the hurdling was impeccable. All of the runners there jumped it nice and cleanly, and Davenport Millennium leads them by a length and a half from Rigmarole and Spirit Leader. No change in the players yet, with the French Furs. Clearly the jockey who feels he's got an advantage ground-wise is Tony Dobbin. He is virtually on the chase course in between fences on the stand side of Flame Creek. Rooster Booster held up towards the back. You can see there the width that Tony Dobbin is giving the other 6 runners, and as I say, in between fences he's almost dipping onto the chase course, possibly believing there's better ground. By contrast, the other 6 are racing well off that fence. Davenport Millennium is over the next clear by a length and a half from Spirit Leader, who draws alongside Rigmarole, Flame Creek and the French Furs racing 4th and 5th. Rooster Booster powdered dry and has settled a lot better now for Richard Johnson, whose afternoon has so far been a couple of downs, a couple of hefty falls, and at the back of the field Hasty Prince, who's always ridden for a turn of foot, will be enjoying the fact that at least it's not turned into a crawl, and the one that's responsible for that is Davenport Millennium. Again, the hurdling particularly proficient. Experienced hurdlers, but nonetheless jumping particularly soundly. So they climb the hill and they'll swing downhill towards the third last. Davenport Millennium by a length from his compatriot Spirit Leader. Rooster Booster, the 8 to 13 favourite, currently in 6th place, a position he's occupied throughout. Spirit Leader, the 4 to 1 second favourite, is in 2nd place at this stage. They're just beginning to quicken up. Hasty Prince is just getting a little detached at the back of the field as they run downhill towards 3 from home. And Davenport Millennium from Spirit Leader, who's still running away. In 3rd place up on the outside, Flame Creek takes closer order with Rigmarole. Rooster Booster was asked to improve as Flame Creek makes a mistake just as the pace was picking up. Rooster Booster now on the heels of Spirit Leader. Rigmarole still travels well, and likewise Hasty Prince. They're racing down towards the second last. Davenport Millennium by a length or so from Spirit Leader. Rooster Booster pulled out to get a sight of the hurdles and improves going strongly. Rigmarole still travelling strongly, so's Flame Creek. Plenty of these are still got plenty of petrol left, and Richard Johnson's having to ask Rooster Booster as Davenport Millennium slips on that final bend. Slightly impedes Flame Creek. Spirit Leader and Rooster Booster, who's going to have to battle. Rigmarole and Hasty Prince aren't done with. 6 horses covered by a length as they come to the last. Spirit Leader with the noseband. Rooster Booster, Rigmarole and Hasty Prince. Rooster Booster makes a mess of the last. Hasty Prince far side with Rigmarole. Davenport Millennium hasn't gone away, but it's Rigmarole who forces his way to the front. A potential shock in the Bula. Is Rigmarole the improver this season? Rigmarole, another big price winner here at Cheltenham. He did it his last outing as well, and he wins the Bula to beat Davenport Millennium. Back in 3rd, Hasty Prince, then Flame Creek, Spirit Leader. Rooster Booster fluffed the last, and his crown sits a little awkwardly tonight after the success of Rhinestone Cowboy, and French Furs has finished last of the 7.
In at 25 to 1, wins by a length from Davenport Millennium. Great ride from Ruby Walsh in defeat at 11 to 1, and Hasty Prince 3rd at 10 to 1. Rooster Booster was sent off, the 13 to 8 on favourite, and could only finish